I mean, what is? I really am curious of what it's like for you as you're a young director and you guys are just starting out in your acting careers. It's such a, and South by Southwest is really a great, petri dish to as an example of sort of what's going on and all the changes that are going on in content and entertainment in general. I mean, how does it feel for you guys to be here with this film, which could end up on a streaming?
Yeah.
Which could end up streaming, it could end up on VOD, it could end up in theaters, it could end up on people, and it'll be on people's phones ultimately anyway.
Yeah.
Like, what does that feel like for you?
It was something I was aware of writing the movie, especially because it is kind of adult material about kids, and I wanted kids to be able to see it. I think it's important they watch it, and it's hard to go to the theater and see a movie like this, especially if you're a kid. And so it's really exciting to think that there are more platforms and more ways to see work, even if it's not on the big screen. And I'm like so stoked to go show it on the big screen. That's the dream.
Yeah, that is the dream. But the thing is, many more people. Exactly. Yeah. You're going to get a lot more people seeing it if you put it on it, if you distribute it differently.
Yeah, and I think it's actually sort of a great opportunity because I know many people that are going through the same things that, Clark and Natalia are going through, that, you can't get into an R-rated movie when you're 16. So it gives that opportunity of relatableness. I can go and I can see this movie that I can understand, I can see myself in, because I have a lot of friends that are going through similar things, and they don't get a chance to see movies like this, and
to see their own experiences reflected. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
And I think that with today's ability of I can go buy a film on my phone or on my tablet or whatever, they get that access to that media that they can relate to.
And does that, as actors, as sort of just starting out in your careers, is that like an exciting prospect for you guys, or is it kind of overwhelming? Like, I don't know where I should be working, or if this is going to be something anybody's ever going to see.
I mean, I think it's awesome. I think that
you're talking about the different platforms.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at projects. It used to be you'd come up in television, or you'd go out for commercials, you'd go out for television shows, or you'd pick the movie lane. Now it's really like it's kind of wide open.
Well, I think it's a good thing because there's more things happening. I think in terms of content, things are going to be shown that might have otherwise slipped through the cracks. So I think it's a good thing that there are more platforms, more things can be seen, and so there's more roles and more stuff to do. So I think more options is ultimately.
But do you have a preference? Do you feel like especially because Orange is the New Black is such a hit and is getting all this recognition? Yeah. Do you have a preference? Like, would you rather be on a digital platform and be like, God, this is where everything's moving. This is where I want to be. This is where it's cool.
I think it's a mistake to be that discerning. I personally, that's what I think. So I think it's ultimately about the content, about the work itself, not necessarily where it's going to end up. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have anything to add.
Pass it down.
Yeah, it's like a young filmmaker, writer. The idea of continuing to make movies is really exciting, and then I would love to do TV at some point, but it's a huge time commitment. I don't know how you guys feel about that as actors, and the possibility of making movies allows you to explore different things with each one. But again, it's like an amazing time that there's opportunities to do so much different stuff.
Yeah,